Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I achieve this lovely silk press that I'm currently wearing at home. If you haven't watched my previous video of me showing you how I prep my hair and also how I give myself a trim at home, please go ahead and check those videos out, because without a good prep, your silk press is not going to come out looking super good or how you want it. So check those videos out first, see how I prep to achieve this look, and if you'd like to see how I do this silk press at home, then please keep on watching. So let me show you everything that I'm going to be using today to help me to silk press my hair. I do have my heat protectant spray here that I'm going to be using today. I did put heat protectant in my hair when I was blow drying it, so I'm just going to use this to make sure I top that up. And in terms of like my oil, I'm going to be using this one from Bread, and I love using this because it's super lightweight. I know that it's not going to weigh my hair down, and I can use it pretty much every day without feeling like my hair is weighed down as well. I literally just use like the smallest amount, and what I love about this oil is it has like the tiniest hole at the top, so the product is quite controlled when you're taking it out. So I just love using this, plus it smells super good as well. I have a wide tooth comb here just to help me part and section my hair, and I also have another comb here that has kind of like a brush at the end. It kind of looks like this. I'm going to basically use this for the tracing method when I'm going to be silk pressing my hair. I also have a few clips to help me with my sectioning. And in terms of like my hot tools, I do have like a hot comb here. I may or may not use this, but I just have it just in case I do decide to use it to kind of like bring down my edges. In terms of like my flat iron, this is the one that I use. Again, it's not my favorite flat iron. This one is from Remington. The only reason I say this is not my favorite, because sometimes it tends to like smoke up, but it gets the job done. So this is what I'm going to be using today. Whenever I'm doing any style to my hair, I like to make sure I section my hair first, because it just makes the process goes by a little bit quicker for me. So I always like to make sure that I section it. Also, the result is also better when I work in just smaller sections rather than just try to do it all over the place. It just doesn't really work. It's a little bit chaotic if I do. So I'm going to be sectioning my hair in 4 today for my silk press, and I'm going to be taking smaller sections just to work through. And take one of my clips. Perfect. So my hair is sectioned. I'm just going to leave this one out that I'm going to be working with, and I'm just waiting for my hot tools to kind of like warm up a little bit before we get into the silk press process. So the current time is 6:56. I'm gonna let you guys know what time I finished, just so you have an idea on how long this normally take me. So just so you guys have an idea on how hot this flat iron gets, it goes up to around 230, and this is pretty much how hot it gets. I know it's not the hottest of the hottest flat iron, but it does the job for me. So for each section, I'm going to spray my hair with some heat protectant. Okay, I had to switch location a little bit because I'm also filming short form content. So I took a section here that I'm going to be working with today. Like I said, I'm working with smaller sections just so I can really get the hair properly and straighten it properly. I'm basically just going to detangle with the brush side of the comb that I showed you. I'm also going to put it underneath my hair, and I'm going to do the tracing method. And what that basically is you put the comb or the brush underneath the hair just like this, and you're going to have the flat iron and you want to put it on top of what you're doing. Get the root. I like to go over my root just a couple of times to get it as straight as I can, and then I'm going to trace the comb and then use the flat iron to follow that. And that's pretty much the tracing method. And I'm pretty much going to follow that step throughout the entire head. I feel like the key to having like a good silk press is basically how you've prepped your hair. Now that I've silk pressed in my hair and the way my hair is feeling compared to other times that I've done it, this definitely feels like the best. Like I've done it so far, and it's definitely the products that I've used and the prep that I've prepped. If you watch my previous video, you've also saw that I've done like a detox. So there's literally Any buildup of product that was in my hair before is all gone because of the wash day routine that I've done. So now my hair just feels super good, and it's taking the silk press really well. It feels nice and silky, and it's also looking good as well, which is exactly what you want when you're doing a silk press. Like, look at this. I wish you guys could like feel the hair right now. It also helps that I have trim my hair a little bit as well, so it is looking really, really good, which I'm so happy about. Let me show you guys how small my sections are. This is the front of my head, and this is how small the section is, just so I can really get the hair properly. I mean, you don't have to work in small sections like I do, but if you want like a really good silk press, then I'll definitely recommend. This is so funny. If you can see my hair at the side here, where it kind of like cut off just randomly from this longer part. This was basically when I was taking, not this braid out, but I was taking out another set of braids that I had in. And I think I had in boho braids as well. And I was cutting off one of the curly pieces and I wasn't looking, and I basically snapped the braid rather than the curly piece. And that basically snapped all my hair off. So every time I see that, I remember that moment, and I remind myself to pay attention, because I wasn't paying attention at all. I was just cutting hair and not focusing on what I was doing. I'm on the last one now for my silk press. I do feel like I'm going to bump the ends. I don't know why, because it's not like I'm going to be wearing the silk press down. I normally just put it up in a ponytail. So just to go through again what I did, I have like the smallest section here, you guys can see, and I'm basically using my comb to kind of like smooth that section out. Put the comb underneath the hair like this. I'm going to be pressing this way. I'm going to just use the flat iron to trace and move the comb downwards. I'm going to go over my root a couple times as well, and then move downwards. And voila, this is my hair, just silk press. I feel like in terms of like the cut that I've put into it as well, I did a pretty good job. I'm not gonna lie, I did a pretty good job with the trim, not the cut, with the trim, considering my hair was just blow dry when I did that. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out to see how I trim my hair. I'm going to go over again. Yeah, I'm going to go over my hair again, just in bigger chunks with the flat iron. I'm going to turn the heat down to about 190, and I'm just going to pass over my hair a couple of times. I'm going to bump the ends as well. Why not? Oh, this is gorgeous. It's so quiet, but I hear you. Beautiful. So I'm done going over my hair and I'm just going to straighten up my parting. Also, I didn't have to use the hot comb at all. I feel like I've got my roots pretty well, so I didn't have to use that. Got some curls going, just a little bump in the ends. This is what it's looking like. I'm going to add just a little bit of oil to my hair, like the pea-size amount. I'm going to use this oil from bread that I showed you earlier, and I'm just gonna put like a little bit of dots in my hand, not a lot, literally like that much. And this just adds a really nice shine to the hair. Oh, it's looking so good. I'm gonna add some to the ends, just put it like that. Perfect. My hair literally feels so good. This is what the back is looking like. The last time I got silk press, I believe I went to the hairdressers to get it done, and that wasn't my best silk press at all. Even this looks so much better than that silk press that I got, and it all boils down to the prep. I'm just loving this right now. I hope you guys did learn a thing or two from this video. Let me know if there's any other hair video that you'd like to see on my channel, or any videos at all that you'd like to see. Leave it down in the comment section below. Also want to say finish time is around 8:15. So I want to say maybe like 2 hours it took me. I think I started at around 6:10 or 6:50 something, can't remember. Does feel quicker than it actually took, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you just so you know how long it took me to do the full head of silk press. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Bye.